Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 713. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Gloria. What's up, Gloria?
Hello.
What's up, Chris?
I think we can all learn that immortality is a very sad and depressing thing.
Yes. What's up, Danette?
What's up?
Okay, so I want to start off with what I thought of the episode. I liked it a lot, okay? Flat out, giving it an 8.5. Enjoyed the hell out of it. I loved this episode. I love the way Maisie Williams is, the emotion behind her with her relationship with the doctor, that they're both immortal, so to speak, and that stuff. I just don't know why he won't have her travel with him.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm thinking it's because of Clara, like he wants Clara all to himself. That's what I'm getting, because I think all that other stuff is nonsense, and he doesn't want any companion with Clara. But the moment Clara goes, he'll be ringing her door.
I actually think she's going to be the next companion. I think we're getting.
I actually think so too.
Clara. I think it's like the same kind of deal we got with Jenna because she was on it, and then of course she wasn't right away. It was just like a little sneak peek of her one episode, and then it's a couple episodes, and then it's like a half season later she becomes a companion. I think that's the same thing. I think she's going to leave Game of Thrones. She probably knows that she's going to leave Game of Thrones, and then she'll come.
What do you think, Danette?
Well, I had a theory, and it just got totally blown to smithereens.
What was your theory originally?
Because my theory was that Clara would somehow get that other medical kit and live forever. Just in the back of my mind, I was thinking that might happen, but now it's all blown to...
Well, let me ask you a question, right? Those chips that they found were from the Mayans, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't there like 5 or 6 different helmets?
Yeah, but they all got taken away, I think.
I think so, yeah.
So there was only 2 helmets that salvaged the pieces?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he mentioned Captain Jack to her so that we could get a companion.
I was like, yoo-hoo!
Yes, so we could hang out with them, I guess, at some point in time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about the guy that they made immortal now? I mean...
Yeah. He was cool. I'm glad he actually gets to be alive. Like he gets to die.
Yeah, he really seemed really cool, but it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to find out, like, she joined this guy so she can go to outer space, is that the whole thing?
Yeah.
And she's been immortal so long she forgot to have a heart, but then she has a heart?
Yeah.
So is that why he chose his face, that if he gets too old to remind himself?
Yeah, I guess.
Mm.
I also wondering why she acts like she knows him a lot about him.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, said it about 3 times in this episode. Like,
well, who did she meet that told her about the doctor?
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering about.
Or is she after her next the next time she's on it? Is this after that event? Like, is she knowing what's going to happen in the doctor's future? Is she experiencing or knowing him in the next,
Well, she's the one who saves the day in the finale, probably.
Yeah.
But Clara dies, probably.
Yeah, because she said, how many Claras have you lost, or something like that? How many Claras were there? Or something like that.
Meaning how many companions died.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like how it was like kind of a little nod to like more than one Clara,
Right.
And also it's like maybe it's because she's like teasing him in a way that because she knows that he does lose her.
Well, maybe she also encountered Clara's other selves.
Yeah, her echoes, yeah. Maybe.
Possibly. So, what do you think, Chris?
Well, I really didn't like this episode.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
I really didn't like this episode. I gotta say this. Maisie Williams' character to me is very boring. I was watching this episode, and I didn't feel that way in The Girl Who Died. I was actually very intrigued with her character
Yeah.
in that one. In this one, she was putting me to sleep.
Wow.
Like this character, there's nothing here. Like other than the idea that she's kind of like the mirror image of the Doctor's so-called immortality. That was it. Like at the end of the episode when she used the Eye of Hades on the one guy. Well, I'll get to him in a minute because he really annoyed me in this episode. But when she did that, and then all of a sudden she was like, "Oh my gosh, I care." I was like, "What?" Like what?
Right.
Like I understand it took a big event for her to care about these people and realize she cared about these people, but we don't know these people.
Right.
So we don't care about them, or I don't care about them. I saw these people and I like they're extras. They're just running around screaming. But what's happening? The lion guy, I love that design.
Right.
Again,
Yeah.
who had
It's
an
really good.
absolutely fantastic design, and they disintegrated him in 2 seconds. And I'm just like,
They disintegrated him, or did they beam him or something?
he said, "Brothers, please spare me," and then he was like, "Ah!"
Right.
So I think they disintegrated him. Now the guy that they made immortal, I liked how they resolved that whole thing with the chip.
Right.
But this was a guy who was gonna kill both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
didn't
they're like,
understand that.
"Oh, we can't let him die for some reason." And then he's like, "Oh, the doctor's he's like my friend, even though I was gonna."
It's because the Doctor
What
cares
was
about
that,
everybody.
what was that whole banter back and forth? Like they're joking around like they know each other for like.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It was
Really
it
is.
was so out of place.
Like, what did you take for it? And he's like, big nose. And he's like, a big handkerchief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. That's what I didn't understand. I didn't understand like why. Like it seemed like he was a Time Lord or something. Like he knew who he was, and he was just like whatever. And I'm like,
That was the thing. Like I understand the doctor was trying to save him, but like I don't know. I felt like in this episode, it felt like it was just thrown together. Like, oh, we want to have her in another part, so let's just kind of do this, and we'll make her seem like she's a villain, and we'll put an alien in there, and he'll be. I'm still not clear on that alien's motive.
No.
yes.
Things.
I had an inkling when I was watching it, when she's at the table at the end, he's like, so we're enemies now. She's like, she's like, no, but she's going to keep an eye on him and stuff. And then how she was in the selfie picture with Clara and her student.
Yeah, she looks like, hey, I'm going to be the one to kill Clara.
I actually have a feeling that she, how she's changing her name and stuff?
Yeah.
Could she be yeah, she's lived that long, so I guess she's going to stay that way. So I might be wrong about this.
She doesn't age, Gloria.
Because she doesn't age. So I was like, but for a moment, I was like, I thought that later. I was like, never mind. But when I was watching, I was like the first thing that popped in my mind about all that was she's like really upset with her, like kind of wanting to watch him. It kind of makes me think of Madame
Fatal Attraction, maybe?
No, Madame Bavarian.
Oh.
But I was like, nah, never mind. Because she can't age.
Well, for now she can't age.
Yeah.
Oh, but didn't the doctor say that guy can't be immortal because it shorted out something?
No, he lied. He said, she was like, you made that up, didn't you? And he was like, yeah, I made it up.
Yeah.
All right, well.
But,
yeah.
but honestly, getting back to what I was saying before, I was watching it and I was just like, nothing's happening here. Like it felt like everything that they were doing was just kind of like, oh yeah, we're going to give them something to do, but it's nothing important. We're just going to try and drive her story along just so, we can make her look good. I honestly, the coming attraction for the next episode, honestly, to me was better than this whole episode.
Mm.
I'm really excited for next week's
Yeah,
episode.
what was that thing about two Osgoods? And was that supposed to be her sister or something? Or was that just a
I think that was supposed to be one was human and one was a Zygon.
And I actually am now thinking it's probably going to be a
The
past
Zygon
her.
died.
No, that it's a past her before she died.
Well, wait a minute. If you remember, Missy said you smell.
Yeah.
Zygon smell.
Sure.
So maybe the Osgood Zygon died. Because Moffat lies like crazy.
Well, that would make sense. Those other two Zygons kidnapped her, so why would they kidnap the Zygon version? You know what I'm saying?
Unless they did, because they didn't know that they got their memories erased, and they didn't know they got their memories wiped of being a Zygon, so they have no idea they're a Zygon.
Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
What's up, Jacob?
I hope she's alive.
What's up, Jacob?
Jacob, I think he's froze.
He's frozen in time.
Oh, somebody call the doctor.
Set to watch out the fields as a scarecrow.
Get your stack of paper and write a message to the doctor. Come help us.
So you think, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, you think they had like a board meeting and Moffat's like, okay, she's going to be here running around, hey, this, I'm immortal, blah, blah, and that's it. That's what you think happened. Like there was no real plot.
Honestly, Moffat didn't write this episode, so I'm not...
This one he didn't write?
Huh?
He didn't write this particular episode?
No.
Oh.
And honestly, like I said, I was watching the episode, and I was just very bored. I was just sitting there like,
Hi, Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Jacob. Testing, Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Hi. Okay.
I think he's muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted. Oh, no. You're...
Hello, Jacob.
All right. There he is.
People.
What's up? All right.
I
So what do you think?
haven't seen the episode yet, but I just wanted to come.
Oh,
All right. What's up, dude?
Hello.
Nothing much. I heard
What's
about
up,
that.
dude? What's up, dudes?
What's up?
Nothing much.
Who's that?
Clark Channel.
What's up, Clark?
Hello.
Hey, Joe.
What's up, bro?
Nothing much.
What's up, man? What's going on?
The governor today
What happened?
from The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
I'm as the governor.
Oh, cool, dude.
oh.
Oh.
Got the eye patch on and everything ready to go? Nice, man. You got to join our Walking Dead kiss tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very good. So when are you guys watching the episode?
Yeah.
Cosplay?
I watched the episode late at night time.
All right, so when you guys watch it, come on here, and then we'll do
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because we're talking about it now.
Well, while you're in here, we can talk
Okay.
about stuff
Sounds
that's...
good.
Yeah.
Wait, don't leave, don't leave.
Yeah,
Wait,
don't
wait, wait! Don't leave. Okay. While you're in here, we do have to talk about what I heard also, like you guys heard, and that being that of all characters, K9 is getting multi-millions to make a big motion picture to fight off against Omega. In 2017, this is real. K9 is going to be in America and UK, all over the world in a movie, multi-million-dollar battle.
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe,
With Omega.
Yeah.
you know the Fed 4 movie?
It's going to be a new K9 form.
I'm talking on here. Talk to you.
It's going to be a new K9 form.
Yeah.
Quake time.
Like a new
Quake time. Yeah.
new version.
Yeah.
Not compared
You
to
ask me, that's the most ridiculous title I've ever heard.
All I know is it better look cool.
Right. Well, I'm just.
Well,
I
actually, I know my teacher. Actually, I know my teacher actually acted in that K9 first series.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
I actually think that this is a test to see how it
Yeah.
would do for a Doctor Who
My
movie.
teacher actually acted in it because well,
We're getting our audios crossed. Okay, so
Yeah.
your teacher was in it.
I guess you didn't see that.
They are 14 seconds behind.
yep, my teacher was in it.
G'day, Chris.
I think Clark said hi to you, Chris.
Hi.
Okay, they're like 20 seconds behind me.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Hey,
Hey! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, yeah, 20-second delay, yeah. All right.
You're going too fast. There was no seconds in between. Mississippi.
On my 20 seconds, right up.
Free Mississippi farmers.
Right. All right, so we have K9 that has a motion picture fighting Omega. That's pisses me off because that means Omega won't appear in Doctor Who. And then we also have the news that Maisie Williams will be in Face the Raven as well as the finale, possibly.
Oh no!
So,
Chris isn't happy about that.
Yep.
so basically, we're gonna have Maisie Williams for a total of 4, possibly 5 episodes.
Oh, I'm gonna need NyQuil.
Oh.
I thought you fall asleep with her, so you need something to keep you awake.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna need like adrenaline.
Oh my God. Dude, it might be good, man. You don't think it's gonna be good?
No, you're right. You're right. She might be good, but if we get another one of these, I'm immortal and I'm angsty because I hate everybody, and it's your fault that you saved my life.
Right.
I'm gonna just jump off a cliff.
Well, I saw the sadistic picture of her in the background.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't see no weapon or nothing. She looked like she's like behind Clara, like she's ready to kill Clara. I'm like,
Like her whole character is a troll. She has to be a troll. I'm serious.
well, it could be a thing where like the Doctor's even more upset because if Maisie Williams turns out a Shilda to kill Clara, he made her, and then she killed his favorite companion. That would not be cool. Then they'd be enemies.
Yeah, then they will be enemies.
Oh,
like you said.
he'll probably stick his hand, go right to her forehead. Not to quote like our friends here, but rip out that thing.
But why didn't Clara notice her? I mean, she's usually observant.
Yeah, she's always observant, but she's just like, hey, look at something. Not even like. At the same time, she's still a human being having fun with the kid. Oh, Sophie, yeah, what's up? And then she, hand the other way.
Can we tell if they had a selfie stick or that, or did we?
No, that was hand. That was on a selfie. That was hand. I guess it didn't reach the UK yet. The selfie.
Yeah.
We have them in America first, I guess. Yeah.
I can't stand the selfie sticks.
Oh, you do have them. Oh, in Australia you have them,
Yes,
right?
we do.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You thought you guys were the only state that had them.
Who invented them? I wonder.
Yeah, whoever did is rich.
Yeah.
I'm saying some
Well, they are annoying when you go into New York City and everybody's like so
people
close to
use
each other. Like I be walking and it's like I'm going in a race, like in Indianapolis 500 when I'm walking throughout the city, because people just stop there like selfie stick. I'm like, whoa, this way, selfie stick, and I move like through. And it's like literally when I'm walking to get to my destination, I'm like, I'm moving away, like because people like in the middle of the street they're doing selfie sticks, and I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And the police don't like it either because they just people just jumping in front of cars and stuff. It's like,
We're becoming robots, I tell you.
yeah. Especially that common cure math. Forget about it.
Yeah.
What's up? What, Clark?
Yeah.
Just use a selfie stick. Just use a selfie stick in a limo. There you go.
I'll have to try that. Yeah. One of these days, people are going to be dueling with the selfie sticks. I'm sure.
What happens if you take a selfie in a taxi?
What happens?
Yeah, what's the big deal about taking a picture in a selfie?
Gloria, people take selfies in the toilets. I mean, people take selfies. It doesn't really. Okay, and it's actually hi, all right. The guy, an astronaut, took a selfie. The military guy's flying his plane over the stadium. He's like this, like a selfie. And the guy in space in the space station is like this. Nice. One of these days we're gonna have a selfie accident. Well, I'm sure we already had selfie accidents where someone's gonna get seriously hurt, or they're gonna crash a plane because somebody's taking a selfie. All right, what? This is a Doctor Who cast. Why are we talking about selfies?
Because there's nothing to talk about. This episode was boring.
Yeah,
Dude, what are you talking about? We had the Lion King in Doctor Who.
He was in it for like 3 seconds.
Now it's a Circle of Life. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he showed up and he was like, wow, and then
I was just about
They
to tell us
baked
to
him.
get back on topic.
Did they say he's in another dimension, or he's in another part of space? Or is it a parallel universe? What is that?
I was under the impression it was a parallel universe because the doctor was like, they're actualizing in this reality. And I
So
was
like
like,
he's
okay.
looking up there. He's like, oh, that's where Gallifrey is.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought was gonna happen too.
I was like saying to myself, come on. But one time the guy has a jewel blasting at the thing. That's the exact parallel universe that you got to go to. Come on.
Yeah.
There's a million, billion, quadrillion, trillion parallel universes. That's the one you got to go to. So, all right. And are we still happy with the resolution that he chose the space because he wanted to remind himself he saves people?
No, not completely.
Not
No,
at all. No
Not
way.
at all. No.
not at all.
It's not good enough. I mean, it's okay, but it's not good enough. Not really. Right?
That's you know what that's like, and I'm gonna give an example. That's like saying the doctor, he took a walk down the wrong corridor, he went to get a drink, he saw this planet called Earth, he said, oh, I want to go there. And that's why he went. It's like that's what he said. It's like stupid. It's like, oh, I went to the fountain and I actually saw a planet I never saw before. I think I want to go there. No. I save people. He always saves people.
Yeah.
Always save. I mean, I don't.
I wanted
This
it
is
to be something more major.
But this is where I'm having a problem. As much as I love the season, I'm having a problem with it because I'm like, why is every episode he's questioning should he help people or not? Why
Yeah.
don't you just go with it? Like, just go and be the doctor, like David Tennant or Matt. Just go in, man. Go in. Jump in the lake or the water, whatever, and just save people. Like, well, I don't know if I should save them because, what if the Mayans come back and I don't know. And, it's like, and then he's a baby crying, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna help him now. It's like, what do you mean? Like, you should be helping them. Then don't go home. Then don't travel on the TARDIS. Then go home. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Like.
That's a great idea. Let's have him find his home. That will be a good story.
Series canceled. He decides, you know what? I can't travel in time anymore, so I'm going home. Take care. Thanks, guys. It's like, it's over. Doctor ends. He's like, oh, by the way, my name is, and then that's it. It's done.
My name is Bob.
We'd be like this.
He liked the name Bob.
We would be like this. Oh my God.
By the time of Angel's two-parter, he's like, oh, Bob. I like the name Bob. It makes sense why he likes
as long as he doesn't go like, yeah, by the way, I'm Jesus and I made a mistake. Like, what? Oh my God! What are you talking about? Like, that'll be like really crazy. It's all right.
I doubt it's that.
Yeah, I know. But anyway.
Or I'm Santa Claus.
Well, no, it's not gonna be that. But Clara knows his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But according to our perspective, River Song don't, but yet she does.
Yeah, it's like it depends on where she is in her timeline.
Like, is like River Song a Clara shade? Like, what is that?
Oh!
That's what they're going to have Clara do next. That's what Clara's going to do next. She's going to tell River his name. That's going to be the next big thing she does. Like, hey, River, by the way, his name is, and he's like, no! And then River's like, okay.
Yeah, but
and then they'll show the clip of David Tennant. He's like, the one time I could say my name. I love you too.
I don't know because she said that she made him. So it took a while, but yeah, I don't know. It'd be weird if it was Clara. I wouldn't put it past.
Please don't make Clara be River, and River be Clara, and Clara be this, and Clara be that.
No, I'm just saying I won't put it past him to make Clara tell River his name.
Let's see. If the moon was an egg, then the Earth could be human, and the whole Earth is Clara. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, hopefully we have some different episodes in the season left that makes a little more sense to us, like, than like, the barber
Obviously,
becoming human, or like, first of all, if you're gonna make somebody immortal, oh yeah, that guy, just make him immortal. I'm like, why that guy?
The guy who almost shot you 10 minutes ago.
I still like him, even though he did that, because I like how the doctor told her, "Don't do it if you do
but
that."
it was her choice. She could be like, nah, I don't like him really. But I think she did like him. That's why.
Yeah, she kissed him.
No, because you know what it is when they were fighting and stuff. It's like they battle all the time.
Yeah.
So like their friends battle all the time, but he thought she was a guy, and then he's like, oh,
Yeah.
So she's just like, I don't know, whatever. It's getting crazy.
It's weird. She didn't have any machine to make her sound like a boy. She just practiced.
She knows how to control her vocal cords. Hello, I'm shoulder. Yeah.
Me.
I'm me. Yeah, that's a great name, by the way. Me. Yeah.
I'm me. So you're you. No, I didn't say you. I'm me.
Okay, so we are already now 6 episodes in. We're at the halfway mark. And according to this Doctor Who calendar, there's supposed to be Weeping Angels, Cybermen. Where are they?
Yeah.
And also, the trailer's done, because the trailer was up until episode 6. So all this stuff, we have no idea. Oh, with the exception of Zygons. The Zygons were in the trailer, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I'm really looking forward to the Zygon episode.
Yeah, it looks like a really good episode next week.
Which episode was it that we don't know anything about?
The one where Peter Capaldi's like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. How are you? Okay, I'm the doctor. Who are you? I'm the doctor from 15 years ahead. Oh, I'm a doctor from 500 years. How you doing? How you doing? That's what the whole episode's going to be. Does he fight? Maybe he fights himself.
Yeah.
Like, that would be...
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to like, listen, you have to wear an outfit. Stop wearing pajamas. And he's like, all right, I'm going to wear the blazer. Give me the blazer.
You know what I was pissed off about on this episode tonight?
We got 1 minute warning. Go ahead.
The Scottish screwdriver is not here yet, that the freaking shades are back. Snapped in half.
He just made a new one, Gloria. I get that you're upset.
Oh, he made a new one. I was like so upset. I was like, oh, come on.
We got 20 seconds. That's one thing I like about the Zoom. We're timed. So we got about 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Yeah, no sonic screwdriver, just the shades.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. All right. So if we get out of here, we'll be doing another one.
I'm so happy the last episode. I thought that when it broke in half. I mean, I
Me
know
too.
that he could possibly make another one, but I thought he wouldn't bother.
Yeah. Just stay broken, please. They're terrible.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll probably do another one